This is me training to fight bad guys with 1 week of training with the bow staff. I'm using this video to document my journey, so feel free to tag along. So first things first, I am using this staff I got from Amazon. I'll place a link below. I like it because it's a soft texture, and when you first start training, you're gonna drop it, you're gonna bump into things, you might hit yourself a few times by accident. I know I did, and it won't hurt or damage anything. It's the perfect training aid for when you first get started. The staff I got is the 5-foot one. Alright, so this is what I got so far with a little bit over a week of training. It's not much, but it's a start. I'm doing the figure 8 turns with the staff, where you take the staff and you turn it into an 8 basically. I like using the padded staff because there are times where I dropped it, it fell out of my hand and I hit myself with it a few times. The padded staff is helpful because you don't have to worry about it hurting or breaking anything. And this is me practicing spinning it. How I got started was I did my research. Just like any researcher, I watched a couple of YouTube videos and I went to practice on my own until I got better and better. As you can see, you're gonna make mistakes. I still do. I drop it a few times, but overall, I'm starting to get the hang of it. I practice little by little. I use it as a warm-up before I hit the century bob or before I go jogging. And as you can see right there, it slipped out of my hand and I just picked it back up and got back to spinning it. This is in no way a tutorial, by the way, since I'm still an absolute beginner. This is me just documenting my journey and showing you my progress so far. I'm definitely going to do an updated video in the future. And this is just me practicing at night. I prefer to work outside in my backyard at night because it's just so hot during the daytime. But yeah, I would use this as a warm-up, honestly, before I work out, just to get the reps in. And sometimes I'll just pick it up and I'll just listen to some music. Maybe after 2 or 3 minutes of practicing, I give it a rest, then I pick it back up again for another few minutes. And this is what I have gotten to after a week of training. It's pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy it. I remember when I first started, I kept dropping it over and over. And now the move seems a little bit more fluid. Obviously, it's not perfect yet, but I'm getting the hang of it slowly. The one thing I want to add about the pad is, since it's so light and it's foam padded, when you spin it, you feel some type of resistance from like the wind. I'm gonna show you me picking up a metal pole and me spinning it, and it actually feels better holding the metal pole, even though if I drop it's gonna hurt and stuff like that. But you feel a difference using the pad because it's so light versus an actual metal pole or any type of staff that is just a heavier material. And this is it right here, this random metal pole I had in my backyard, and I'm doing the figure 8 with it. It just feels more fluid using something heavier. It's less wind resistant, I feel, and definitely a big difference in the weight. But it's more of a risk, like dropping this, you can damage something or you can hit yourself by accident. So I recommend starting off using the foam pad. But like I said, do everything at your own risk. Don't try to copy something online and get hurt. Everything you do is a risk, so do it at your own risk and make sure you're smart about it. I plan to go to Lowe's to buy like a wooden pole to practice with as well in the future. I plan on doing an updated video, so if you're interested in following along my progress, feel free to subscribe and tag along in my journey. Once again, this isn't like a tutorial video. I'm still learning. I'm just using this to document my journey, and let's see how far along I am, say a year from now or a few years from now. So I'm open to any comments, suggestions, tips if you have any, or any questions you may have. Feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Thanks again for stopping by, guys. Take care, be safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Check out my DIY sled drag video below. I showed you how I made this DIY sled and the benefits of doing sled drags.